Good day, everyone. You're welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my techniques in which I use in trading gold. Alright. So my SAUSD techniques. Okay. My trading strategy. So basically I trade supply and demand. So what do we mean by supply and demand? So let's start. Let me show you. Supply and demand for a bullish market. First of all, we need to what? We need to understand the market movement. Okay, we need to understand the trend of the market. So let's say the market is moving bullish. Okay, then it goes down, it goes up again. Alright, it comes down. It did not take out this previous low. Okay, it comes down again. Then what? It goes up. So this market is showing you that what? The market is bullish. Alright. So in a bullish market, what you need to do, first of all, we need to confirm that what? Each high is broken. Okay? We need to confirm that what? Each high is broken for us to confirm that the market is going to be moving in a bullish trend. Okay? And then here also, the high got broken here. Okay? So as long as the market is bullish, what we need to do, we need to look for buy. Okay? And then how do we get our buys? We enter from a demand zone. So here is the demand zone. The demand zone is the last candle before the impulse. Let's say there are a lot. Let's say for instance, there are a lot of candles here. Okay. But you see a last candle that formed here. An indecision candle that formed here. Something like this. An indecision candle that formed like this. Let me show you. Let's say we see an indecision candle that formed like this, okay, before the massive buy. So what we are going to do, we are going to what? Highlight that candle before the massive buy, and then we'll draw it out as our demand zone. Okay, we'll draw it to our demand zone, and then we'll wait for market to pull back to that area. We'll wait for the market to pull back to that area. Then we'll enter our long position. Okay, we'll enter our buys. This strategy is very, very simple and straightforward. We'll enter our buys from here. Then we expect it to go up. Same, when we notice that the next higher is broken, which is this one, we what? We look for the next demand zone. Okay, so we only want to focus on the demand zone that caused the break of structure. And also, there are other things which you need to know about spotting an appropriate demand zone. Okay, but I will just show you guys the basic ones. So you highlight your next demand zone before the break of structure. Then what? You enter from here again. You enter from here. The take profit will be here, and then your stop loss will be below. So as simple as that. So for this is for a bullish trend. Then let's say for instance, the market did what? Came back here and it did not respect this demand zone. Then it took out this demand zone here. Okay, it broke this demand zone. This is showing us that what? Another break of structure here has occurred. So meaning the market is turning to a bearish trend now. So after seeing this, we, we are expecting what? The market to start selling. Okay? We are expecting the market to start selling. So we enter from the supply zone. We enter from the supply zone. The last candle before the massive drop. We enter here. We expect what? The market to sell. Because at this point, the market has changed the trend. Okay? We enter from here. Then what? We expect the market to go back to this supply zone and then it will keep dropping. Okay? And keep dropping like that. Alright, so this is how we mark this is how we trade supply and demand basically. We trade it aligned with the trend, confirming the break to the upside or to the downside, and then we use the last candle before the massive push. Okay, so this is the break of structure. So you need to confirm that the market is moving in a bearish trend before you trade your supply zone, so you won't lose your trades. Okay, so this is the first trade we took here at this point. Then our next trade now will be at this level here. So let's go to the chart. Let me show you guys what I mean by this. So let's go. Now looking at BTC USD, you can see that what the market has been in a bearish trend from here. Okay. So we all can see the market has been in a bearish trend. So from here, then what? The market took out this low and start to form a bearish trend. Okay. So after seeing this is what our break of structure here. Okay. It is our break of structure on the lower time frame. So now we highlight the last candle before the massive drop. We highlight our last candle here before the massive drop. And then what? We wait for market to pull back to that area. So on this 1 hour time frame, the candle is small. Okay, but if you go to lower time frame, you will see the entry clearly there. So you enter your trades from here. You enter your trades from here. You place your stop loss above the candle. Then your take profit will be at this next low. So your take profit will be at this next low here. Okay. Your take profit will be at this next low. So this is a 1 trades. So here we can see that what the market shifted structure here again to a bearish trend. So what do we do after the market shift structure here? Our next supply zone is this candle here. This one is very big, but on the lower time frame, you can you can find your zone in the lower time frame. Okay, but I'm using the 1 hour to show you guys. So you enter from here. Your stop loss will be above the zone, and then your take profit will be below. Okay, so this is basically how we trade the supply and demand. So here again, we add another break of structure. At this point, you can see the market broke structure here. Okay, so after seeing that, we highlight what the last candle before the impulse. So we cannot use this as our supply zone because this is already tested. You can see this candle here has already touched it. So this is not our supply zone. Our next supply zone is going to be this candle here. Okay. So you enter your sell trades from this place. Stop loss will be above the zone here. Then take profit will be at this low. Okay. So I've got 3 beautiful trades now using this strategy 1 hour time frame. So at this point here, the market shifted structure to bullish. So you can see the market took out this high here, okay, and then started going on an uptrend. So and then it kept on going up. So sometimes you need to follow the market trend. You need to be sure about the market movement. That is why market structure is very, very important. Okay. So at this point here, the market trend has turned to bullish, but the bullish trend did not last for long. And then it did what? It started selling again. Okay. So and this at this point here, we had another break of structure to the downside. But when trading supply and demand, there are other things you need to look out for, like your imbalance and then the momentum. Okay. So there are other things you need to look out for when trading supply and demand. This is the supply zone we have here. The market sold, but it did not sell for long, and then it did what? It shifted to a bullish trend. Okay. So the market took out this high at this point here again and started moving up. So now, at this point, we have so many demand zones. You can see this is the first demand zone we have here. We have one first demand zone here. Okay. We have another one here again. Okay, that has been tested already. We have another one here. This is the second demand zone. And then we have the last demand zone here. So this is the last candle for this massive buy that happened. So whenever you see multiple zones, what you need to do, you focus on the last one. Okay. So in a situation whereby you have 1, 2, 3 zones, your main focus should be on the extreme zone because these 3 zones here, there are a lot of imbalance. You can see the imbalance we have here. There's imbalance here, this candle, this one here, and this one. So this is the extreme imbalance we have here. So they all need to be filled for the market to move up. So the market did what? It filled this imbalance, this first one, this second one, and then the extreme one. So we only focus on the last one. Whenever we are seeing multiple demand zones, focus on the last one. Then we'll enter from here. This is BTC USD. And then our take profit. This is a swing trade basically. We can take profit here at this next zone or here. Okay, but if we want to hold to this high, it's fine. We get a very big 1:9 trades. So at this point here, we add another break of structure again to the upside. All right. And then this is the demand zone we have here. This is the last candle before the impulse. Okay. So we enter our trade from here again. Buy from here. Stop loss below the entry and then take profit above here. Okay. So there are so many things you need to look out for before trading a supply and demand, but I'm showing you guys the basic of it. Okay, so you can still learn with these basics. Okay, but if you want to get the right skill, you can join the Forex Mastery student group. Okay, so there I break down everything you need to understand about trading supply and demand appropriately. All right, so this is the strategy basically. Okay, so if you enjoyed watching this video, I would like you to smash the subscribe button and then comment your thoughts on this video. So comment if you want me to keep doing videos like this, and then I'll keep doing videos like this. Okay, and also flipping videos, I will keep posting flipping content too. So stay active, guys. Stay active. Don't miss out on this. Okay. So to join my Telegram channel where I give updates about trades and then on my strategy on how to trade it profitably, the link will be on the description. Okay, so you can join and then start trading with me daily and making money. Okay. If you enjoyed watching this video, I would like you to smash the subscribe button and then see you guys on my next video. Thanks.